These images are of me, Dr. Cleo Manago, finally taking my seat before heading off to Kemet in Africa. You may know of this place as Egypt, which it was renamed by the Greeks. My travel companions on this trip are close friend and colleague Letitia Sampson and her beautiful preteen daughter Jada. Before sharing with you the splendor, genius, and magic of this trip, I want to first show you how Hollywood insists on depicting the people of ancient Kemet. After that, I will actually be in Kemet, where we will show you artifacts and Africans who lived up to 12,000 years ago, before Europe even existed. While watching, feel free to ask yourself, why does the U.S. insist on making ancient Kemetics look like this and like this? Enjoy. People of African descent, or Black people, can be found all over the world. Join me on my journey to meet them on Black Global Discoveries. I just arrived to Cairo, and even though most of the Western world won't admit that Kemet/Egypt is a part of Africa, clearly they know they're part of Africa here. Just FYI. Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm just waking up, and just want to show you guys what was right behind my hotel room. I'm not sure you can see it really well, but those are the pyramids right behind me. There they are. It gets darker. See that right there? Those two things. Let me see if I can get that again. There it is. Those are the pyramids behind me. More to come.
I took a lot. Huh?
Notice at the top right of Jada is a group of young men with one sitting on the other's lap. The group of young men were in their early 20s. The guy sharing his lap, 20. The guy on his lap, 19. This kind of public affection between people of the same gender is a norm throughout the continent of Africa. U.S. hypermasculine influences and anti-homosexual attitudes have reduced this tradition in parts of Africa. These are wild dogs, you guys, here in Kemet. They run free, but clearly they are around human beings because they're doing what dogs do around human beings.
Egypt was Kemet, K-M-T, and we have very big debate nowadays of how the Egyptians or the historians now translate Kemet.
Right.
Some of the white-skinned, to be honest, guys, if you're not offensive, white-skinned historians translate Kemet as the land or the country of the black soil, means fertile, and the dark-skinned historians translate Kemet as the land of the black people or the dark people. And they say hieroglyphics is very close to now what the Kenyans and some people in Senegal speak.
Senegal.
Yeah, something called Swahili.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very close to the characters and everything. Swahili. And also they ask us to look at the statues and everything, the hair and everything. So very close to the African now. So they translate Kemet as the land of the dark people, and the other team can translate Kemet.
So what was the offensive part that you was worried about? You said we might be offended by what?
Yeah, it's about black.
No, that's not offensive.
No. It's not offensive. Everywhere we went, we were mobbed. The local people commented on how much we looked like the ancient Egyptians. Hi. Bye-bye. At the Cairo Museum, we ran into a black couple also from the States. We embraced and shared mutual stories of awe, revelation, and gratitude for the privilege of such a trip. This doorway is the doorway that you walk up to go inside of the Sphinx. So here we go. Just sharing my trip with you guys, some of the nuances of it. In a moment, I'll be at the right at the Sphinx. See you in a moment. Here we are at the Sphinx. Here it is. And this is what's left of the face. Since Napoleon came and got face envy and blew it off. But there it is, y'all. The legendary Sphinx. Yeah, I'm cheesing. You could have knocked me over with a feather. I'm at the Sphinx in Kemet. Jada, Letitia, and I doing our best Earth, Wind, and Fire pose at the pyramids of Giza. Even when the food is good, sometimes you want something familiar. Here we are in the National Museum in Cairo. An aerial view at the National Museum in Cairo. These ancient artifacts, having faded over centuries, are the inspiration for Hollywood's Oscar. Many modern Egyptian Arabs who have no bloodline, geographic, or cultural connection to ancient African Kemetics know they build all that surrounds them and that they make millions off of it through tourism. Even they admit there was Black history before there was any history. Taking this rare picture of this pharaoh almost got me in trouble. At the Temple of Karnak in Luxor, that's Ramses standing up high behind me. This brother was just hanging out. I had to take the shot. The tomb of Neankamun and Kun Hotep, a same-gender-loving male couple from the 5th dynasty. These are them again. In hieroglyphics, when people are nose to nose, this is symbolic of a romantic love relationship. Here is a man and a woman in the same position. Is there any question that the following people are Black Africans? Look at this brother, Akhenaten, at the Temple of Karnak. These two look like Dante and Dewan. What an amazing experience. Well, that's all for now, and there's much more to come. Thank you for watching, and look out for my upcoming book, Getting Woke, Making Black America Great Again. Ashe.